Hi there, welcome to the Obachon Chatter 2. I am here with you to do my review of Belle Collective Season 7, Episode 16, Zaddy Daycare. Okay, so listen, this one starts off with Matt, Carrie, Nadine, and Carrie's mother. They start off with that tired, you need to stay home, you need to do this, you need to do that. With a mother-in-law, Nadine don't like how Carrie, she don't like how Carrie is. She thinks she should spend time with her kids and she be able to do more things, but she's so busy handling stuff that she don't really know how to deal with it. So they arguing about this 400 acres that's not in the town that they live. That I think you gotta drive like 2 hours to get to it, which is Nadine's property. And I guess she need her sons and them to go out there, her kids to clean it up. She wanted him to take care of it, and Carrie was like, if you want him to take care of it, you gotta be putting somebody's name on it, somebody else's name on it. Because she said, we don't need your property. She said, the mother said, I know. They were just back and forth. I don't do the back and forth. They was already just going at each other. And so Marlene, so she said, so Carrie was being real smart though. She was like, do you want the real truth? Why don't you just turn into a graveyard? So you don't have to go. We hear from you around tax time. So they argue back and forth. And we hear Matt tell us that it's difficult for him because he's in the middle between them, right? So, what's my take on this? I don't think that Carrie should talk to her mother-in-law like that. Yeah, so they're still going at it. Matt telling her she at the table yelling. She said she ain't yelling and don't nobody get what she got going on. And anyway, how they wind up not arguing anymore is I don't know. So anyway, he called one when they're yelling shit, and she said, I ain't yelling. He said, I'm the person at the table was yelling. She said, no, I'm not. But she was. So more of that back and forth shit. Well, you need to buff your. If my son talked like that to you, what would you do? He wouldn't have no teeth. I mean, they just going back and forth with it. So much so, I ain't talking about this shit no more. So now we're with Cliff and Latrice, and Tamara supposed to be bringing over Tamara's coming over to her house later on in this episode. But for now, Blaze is coming over because Selena just got a mess of her wedding. So, of course, when they greet each other, they do that hollering shit. Hey, girl, what you at? I don't like none of that. So, and it'll only be the black women that greet ourselves like, hey, girl, what you at? Oh, child. I watch. Pay attention to it. We holler like we ain't seen each other in about 15 weeks. So anyway, the girls get together, and it's for Selena. It's like I guess it's like for Selena to talk about Selena's wedding. So Selena looks real pretty going in this. So they show up at the party, and while they're there, they surprised. Who's there? It is Latrice, Tamara. Or somebody, whoever it is, ain't nobody cause make no damn problems with them. So anyway, while she was there, Latrice told her she had a surprise for her, and the surprise was this top designer named Sue something. So anyway, this lady is a designer. This Miss Wu as a designer. So she brought some of her dresses for her to see. Or to try on and see if she liked any of them. So anyway, the dresses was fine. Well, so anyway, she said, Selena said she done tried on 40 dresses. You tried on 40 dresses. Selena said, Celine, I'm keep calling her Celine. Celine said that if she could have somebody make her dress, I said it'd probably be a terrible sight to see. You want mermaid, you want flare, long, heart, what's that, heart-shaped top, all that, you know what I'm talking about. Child. So anyway, we moved from there, and she tried the dresses on, and they asked her which one she picked, which dress did she pick, and she said she still doesn't know. She got 2 more dresses coming in the mail. I was like, girl, you don't know how to make a decision. So I was like, you should have stuck that lady's right, Miss Wu. Because everybody knows she a top. It's like that, what's that other name? Like Vera Wang. That's how this Miss Wu looked at. Where they from? So like I said, she tries on. I should have did this one. I should have did my review right after I read this stuff, because after I do this part, after I let it sit around my notes, I don't even know what the hell I be talking about. But anyway, like I said, she tried on the dresses. She said they was all nice. She said she, with the dresses on, made her feel like she was ready to be married right then and there. So, yeah. So they still talking at the bride shop. I'm sorry. You know what? I know what's wrong with me. I took some medicine for this. Whoa, this is ridiculous. Anyway, let me go back. They start talking to her, and we find out they're giving her a bridal shower, and the clothes that she's supposed to wear is pink. Why? Oh, why? Oh, why? What I was gonna say? I couldn't mess with Selena. I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to mess with her because she get ready to get married. She don't got the dress. She hasn't seen what her venue look like. She meeting her, well, the first time she's meeting Miss Stacy, Miss Stacy being the party planner or wedding planner. She won't meet her until she gonna meet at the bridal shower, because the lady decorating for the bridal shower. So since she lives so far away, I thought this was cute though. I thought this was a good idea. Miss Stacy decorated her space with different table settings, so she could pick which one she wanted for the reception. But I thought that was cool. That you walk in the room, this table's all white, this is all gold. I don't know, I think it was cool. I think she did a good job. It looked okay in there. It did. So, what is wrong with me? We get to Marie part, and I ain't gonna lie, she alright, but she kind of got on my nerves a little bit. I get tired. Her kids don't have no interest in running no mental health shit. You can tell by looking at their faces. And I just want people to know that, and I had to learn that the hard way. I gave somebody something years ago. I think I told the story in one of my other videos. I gave a friend something that I thought was nice and had some value, and she took it as if it did. And when I came to her house, it was on the floor. And I said, why is it on the floor? She said, oh, I let my dog sleep on it. I was like upset. I was like, oh, you got the body pins too. I was like upset because I'm almost done too. I was like upset. I was upset. I'm experiencing something called brain fog. She said people that's got kidney dialysis, that got kidney problems can have, where I just can, a thought can leave my head that fast. But what I was talking about was Marie. She put me in my favorite person. I think she's like an underhanded instigator, just like that damn Latrice. So anyway, I don't care about none of this she's talking about. Her kids don't want that shit. Also, we were talking about what you assign something to a value. Sometimes your kids don't want it because you're a doctor. Don't mean your kid want to be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But you want them to be. So you like, or your profession. Maybe they don't want to do that shit, and you feel like you leaving them something. Your shit only has the value that you assign to it. So that's just a thought. So Tamara finally dropped the baby off over at Latrice and what's his name? And Cliff House. And I don't really like that way Tamara told me. She said, and then I didn't know. However, all that shit. Well, anyway, she finally took the baby over there, and she wanted her mama's got a no sugar. As soon as she left, I gave her ass a cookie. Maybe not a cookie, but a graham cracker. But she'd had something sweet in my house. Can't have candy, can't have juice, can't do none of that. So anyway, she was so happy that her and the mom get to go on a date together. So anyway, that baby was home kicking Latrice's ass. She was like, girl, put my flowers back. What is it? But Cliff was like he had a good time. So while Tamara was talking to the mom, she started telling her how these eggs she got. And she don't want her daughter to be her only child. Well, she better hurry and do something then, huh? I think she want to marry him, but I don't think he's that interested in her, to tell you the truth. And that little girl looks just like her daddy, don't she? So anyway, what else I got left? This is half a page right here that says they finally get to the bridal shower. It's all different types of settings for her table setting and her wedding reception, and Selena just blown away. And she's really taken aback when Miss Stacy did a devotional table for her son to be present with her on her day. And when Tisha finally showed up with that ugly ass high pink too short dress on, at least her titties was covered, but they was hurting up under that baby. Let's see. I think Carrie looked cute. Carrie, I don't know what she was trying to do with Miss Stacy. But, I don't know. She's just supposed to be a guest. She didn't mind her business. Oh, that's what it was. Carrie asked Stacy if, old girl was a bridezilla. So, she was like, no. Whatever it was some kind of funky thing there because Carrie started tripping. So anyway, with that, anyway, that's all I keep saying. So listen, you was here with me for 14 minutes and 25 seconds, and I so much appreciate it. And I'll be back with another review very soon. Bye now.